Hi everybody, I'm Matthew Leeden and I'm a A-grade driving instructor covering the Peterborough area. I've been with driveJohnson's just over a year now from a different driving franchise, and the reason I chose driveJohnson's was their flexibility in terms of pupil bookings and how they work. I wanted to come today to spend a day in their life to understand what the office team do, the volume of calls they get, the nature of calls they get, and how the office team and instructors can work better together. I've been here since 10 o'clock this morning and it's now 3:30 and I've got a lot of information from the office team, and just generally we're talking to people around how we can improve the service to improve bookings and also improve customer service from a pupil's perspective.
Okay, Matt, well, thank you for coming in today.
You're welcome.
It's been nice to have you here. So how would you say your first day went in the driveJohnson's office?
It was good. It's busier than I thought it was going to be. To be honest with you, there's no downtime. Literally, the phone, you finish one phone call, another phone call rings, and while everyone's on the phone, there's calls waiting, so you have to have time to call them back, and it's a lot busier than I kind of was expecting. I don't really know what I was expecting in terms of call volume, but there's a lot of calls coming in that you have to handle, and everyone does a very good job in terms of handling calls as best they can.
And what would you say that you took from today? What have you learned?
I think I've learned that a lot of the calls, about 40%, are for new bookings. The rest are things that really the office team shouldn't be doing. Things like, can you confirm my lesson for later today? Haven't heard from my instructor hasn't turned up. Some of the things I've taken away today is as instructors, how we can improve our communication to pupils and how we can manage them better, so the office team can get on and do their job, which is giving us new pupils that we need, so we don't have white spaces and earn more money, basically.
And how do you think the office team are coping with the workload?
I came in on a Monday specifically because it was supposedly the busiest day. It hasn't been too bad today, but I can see that if it can go wrong very quickly, it's all hands to the pump to fix the problem. For a no-show or a pupil complaining about an instructor, Ashley has to get involved, sometimes Carla, sometimes Anthony, and while they're doing that they can't do their day-to-day job. So I think that it's been really informative from that perspective, definitely.
And what do you think makes the staff working life most challenging in the office? What do you think brings us the most challenges?
I think the challenges is not being able to take the work home. I've seen a lot of people today ringing up with things aren't going so well, and it's very, very negative and not very positive, and you can take that personally. And sometimes it's very difficult to actually take that away from the office. And sometimes, I know Ashley was having a conversation with her earlier today, and she was actually working weekends and night time sometimes, just because to get the job done, because you're so busy firefighting. We work well together as a team, so they're all in the same office. You probably hear the phones ringing now in the background. We all work together. If there's any problems, say, oh, anybody speak to so-and-so today. But it's having time just to go, okay, 5 minutes or 10 seconds reflection time, going, could I have done that better? Well, I didn't quite so well, or I need to ring them back. You don't have time. Literally, once you've done one phone call finished, you're on to the next problem or solution or whatever it's going to be, but it does tend to be problems more than solutions that you're answering the phone for.
Thank you. And what do you think of the general booking system and the app that we use?
I like it. I'm from an IT systems background. I've been in IT for 20 years and supposed to do user acceptance testing as part of the software package we taught, and the actual application is really easy to use. It is a case of crap in, crap out, so the more information that the office can give, and likewise instructors as well, then the better. So when as instructors we request pupils, we need to make sure our calendar's up to date, absolutely 100%, so that if a pupil comes in and said, oh, a lesson 10 o'clock Thursday morning, there's a space in the calendar. The office team need to know they can trust that calendar 100%, so that they don't have to make the call back, so actually we booked something in, he's not available. So the booking system works if everybody fills the information in correctly. The actual system is really easy to use. So all the information you have is easily accessible. I like it. I think within about 5 or 10 minutes you can actually get through the basics of how the system works. It's very intuitive from that perspective, just to know what you're looking at, basically.
And what would you say to fellow instructors of driveJohnson's that would make life a lot easier in the staff, within the staff in the office, but staff with the instructors and sort of working together? What would work better? What can they do better to help us, and what can we do better to help them?
I think once an instructor accepts a pupil, they own that pupil. They take full responsibility of the pupil. If they can't do a lesson for whatever reason, they work with the pupil themselves rather than rely on the office team. If there are any problems that they feel as though the office team is going to get communicated with, absolutely communicate with the office and let them know it's going to happen. I say to all my pupils on driving lessons, we don't want surprises. Surprises mean we're changing our behaviour, and again, if we think of that for the office team, if we communicate effectively with our pupils, we build that rapport with the pupils. I've got lots of templates in place in terms of my initial communication to pupils, my confirmation lessons happened, and my 24-hour confirmation as well. I can share that with the team, with Charlie, to have a standardised process in place so that the pupil or the customer is fully informed, and therefore there's no errors and no surprises from either side, from the office or the instructor.
And do you have any other thoughts or opinions that you would like to share with either the office staff or fellow Drive Johnson's instructors?
I think that we could be a very, very close-knit team. We are already, but I think we can improve, and it won't take much to improve, really it won't. So as instructors, we just, on the app, we accept pupils or decline people within 48 hours. That's the SLA that the team would like. Yes, we're going to accept or decline the pupil. They've got a chance to find someone else to do it, and then we own the pupil, and the office team, if they push back actually as well, say actually no, it's your pupil. We'll step in if we need to, but you own them, and if you fix the problem you've created yourself, that will give the office team more time to breathe and actually take more time over the bookings and spend more time just building the communication and relationship with the pupils.
Lovely. Well, thank you for your time today, Matt. It's been
Thanks,
lovely having you.
Thanks for lunch as well.